Let's talk about the most iconic Spider-Man ever. When I say that, you may think I mean one of these guys, or maybe these two, or even him, or maybe these two. No, I'm talking about this Spider-Man, the Spider-Man of everyone's childhood. If you were born during the late 90s to the mid 2000s, maybe even late 2000s, then you most likely saw this Spider-Man. No matter where you went, there was a chance of you seeing him. For so many years, this Spider-Man was the one you saw in every piece of merchandise, whether it be a t-shirt, a backpack, a lunchbox, birthday party decorations, cups. You do remember him, right? Apparently, he was created by Scott Johnson and Steve Epting 20 years ago in 2004, and was made for promotional purpose for products like coloring books, birthday cards, stickers, posters. To be honest, if I can find a sticker of this Spider-Man, I'll totally put it on my laptop. I think the Spider-Man also had what was somewhat of a mini-series for 2 years during the early 2010s. And if I'm right, did any of you watch it? Let me know if you did. Scott even created a symbiote version of the Spider-Man, and another variant that's shaded in a similar way to the Tasm 2 suit, seen here. However, the base design was used most. For example, if you've ever ridden the 3D Spider-Man ride at Universal Orlando, this design is used in the ride, which is kind of ironic since apparently the ride was based off the 90s series. One of the nicest things about the Spider-Man is that there wasn't much to his look. We can see some Raimi inspiration, but it stayed true to the design in most places. It didn't have reactive lenses or a white spider, but what he had was a classic design that was successfully recreated from an era that was already long gone at that time. They may have also used this design in the first Ultimate Alliance, because look at how similar these two look. If they didn't use the design, then they definitely took some heavy inspiration from it. I saw this Spider-Man quite a bit when I was younger, actually, and I actually had some merch of him. I remember most of the time when I saw him, I was a toddler, and I wasn't in school yet, obviously, so this was prior to 2011. I had this plush Spider-Man chair with the merch Spider-Man on the backrest, and I cannot describe how comfortable it was. I think I had some sunglasses that had the Spider-Man on it too. Look, let me say this. On the off chance that Scott Johnson or Steve Epting, or shoot, even both of them are watching this video, then we need to thank them. We need to thank them because when they sat down in 2004 to create the Spider-Man, they created one of, if not the most, prevalent Spider-Man of the late millennial, early Gen Z childhood. They took a hero that was already essentially iconic and somehow made him even more so by taking the classic 60s and mixing it with the modern 2000s. Did they know how iconic this design would become? Maybe they didn't. But regardless, we need to be grateful because for a lot of people, this may have been, and I mean a lot of people, this may have been the first Spider-Man that they had ever seen. So next time, when you're locked in an argument about which Spider-Man has been more iconic, how about we stop forgetting about this guy, yeah?